She lives in a rundown one-room apartment. She's so broke she can barely make rent. And then, at the lowest point of her life, she finds out that her first love, the boy she dated back in school, is now a world-famous director, and he just went on the record with the press and told everyone he came back to this country to find her.
보고 있어? 나 약속 지켰다. 이제 너 보러 갈게.
Susan's words leave Yi-jae completely stunned. At first, she figures it has to be a joke, but one night later, Soo shows up in person as a director at the company where Yi-jae works. The second Yi-jae turns around and sees him, she panics and dives under her desk.
안녕.
And in that one instant, when their eyes meet, they're both dragged straight back to high school. Back then, Yi-jae was always looking for a way out of things, so she faked passing out in the middle of a school-wide assembly. She assumed her best friend would be the one carrying her to the nurse's office. Instead, as Speen got there first. Soo Speen was the good kid, straight A's, followed every rule. But with Yi-jae in his life, he slowly learned how to cut class with her, how to run around and get into trouble with her. One afternoon, they were just talking, and Yi-jae asked him what his dream was. Susan didn't hesitate. He wanted to be a doctor. Then it was her turn.
너 꿈이 뭐야, 이제야?
서울 머스머들은 이래서 제가 많은 게라 쓸데없이 다 정하노. 니 내가 팁 하나 알려줄까? 니 여자 함부로 성 떼고버리면 큰일 난디. 다 아지 좋아하는 줄 안다. 조심해라.
그래, 이제야.
그니까 하지 말라니까. 그렇게 웃지도 말고.
그래서 너 꿈이 뭔데?
내는 영화 감독. 어떤데? 멋있지?
She said she wanted to be a director, and Susan never forgot it. For a long time after that, Soo Steen was always right there next to her, behind the camera with her, running her practice shoots with her, and there were a lot of moments between them. Once, without even thinking about it, Yi-jae just barely hooked her pinky around his, and Susan turned bright red. He had no idea what to do with himself. Later, Yi-jae set out to make a documentary about an elderly woman in the neighborhood, but something about the footage always felt off to her, like a piece was missing.
그림자.
깜짝아.
할머니 얼굴에 그림자가 좀 지면 어떨까? 좀 더 쓸쓸해 보일 것 같은데.
Sue suggested she work the light and the shadows differently. She tried it, and the whole thing came alive. And then right as they were about to wrap, a drunk man came out of nowhere. He shoved the old woman to the ground, tore the camera away, and slammed it into the pavement. Sue reacted fast. He threw his body over the camera to shield it. But the guy wasn't done. He beat Soo Sin, kicking and punching him where he lay. And the camera didn't make it out clean. The body of it was left with a long crack down the side. Soo Shin didn't say a word about any of it. He just took out a band-aid and carefully laid it over the crack. And then out of nowhere, he told her how he felt.
너 좋아하려고.
좋아한다도 아니고 좋아하려고는 뭔데?
닮고 싶어.
갖고 싶다도 아니고 닮고 싶단 또 뭔데?
나 웬만한 거 다 가졌거든? 근데 내가 가지지 못한 단 한 가지.
설마 네?
꿈.
아.
그게 너한테 있어. 그래서 너가 반짝반짝 빛나는 거더라고.
For a girl who had nothing left but her dream, that confession hit like a spell she had no power to resist. And that was it. Soo Steen became the first love of Yi-jae's life. While they were together, an idea came to her. She wanted to make a film with him, theirs, the two of them, because to her, seeing their names sitting side by side in the end credits would be the most romantic thing in the world. Soo Sin said yes, but it didn't last. One day, without a word, Soo Steen was gone, overseas, alone, and that was the last she ever heard from him.